Honourable Sophia Mormont.
Thank you, President. My question, without notice, for which some notice has been given, is to the Parliamentary Secretary representing the Minister for Environment. I refer to the independent review of Australia's carbon credit units finalised in 2022, and I ask: 1, does the WA government have a whole of government strategy for carbon sequestration across sectors? And 2, as part of its formal or de facto strategy for carbon sequestration, does the government intend that buildings should play a role through the use of building materials which absorb carbon, such as hempcrete, in construction carried out by the public sector, e.g. social housing or private sector?
Parliamentary Secretary, Minister for Environment.
Thank you, President. Thank you, Member, for some notice of the question. On behalf of the Minister for Environment, I provide the following answer. 1. The Western Australian Climate Policy, released in November 2020, recognises the state's significant carbon sequestration potential, with storing carbon and caring for our landscapes a core theme of the policy. Key initiatives implemented under this theme include the Carbon Farming and Land Restoration Program, the Carbon for Conservation Initiative, the Native Vegetation Rehabilitation Scheme. These actions are encouraging agricultural producers to reduce on-farm emissions and supporting the generation of Australian carbon credit units to allow offsetting of emissions from hard-to-abate industries. 2. The government is currently developing the Sectoral Emissions Reductions Strategies, or SERS, to provide robust and credible emissions reduction pathways for Western Australia, with tangible actions for reducing emissions consistent with the state government's target of net zero emissions of 2050. As part of this, the government is considering a range of approaches to reduce emissions and enhance carbon sequestration. The state government has previously supported innovative building materials to lower emissions, with $100,000 awarded to Hemp Squared through the Regional Economic Development, or RED Grants program, by the former Minister for Regional Development, the Honourable Alana McTiernan, MLC.